Imagine if you could snap time and start playing with it. If you would slow it down and speed it up. Imagine if you could stop time or even reverse it. The world around us will look quite different. Come with us as we go on a journey through time. The earth is full of surprises. Under the sea, and how the little rocks get stranded in the Sahara Desert. We can get answers, but only if we play with time. We'll show you a hidden forces of little mountains that tear our world apart. Planets as you have never seen it before. When we sit down in front of the telly, we aren't expecting the Earth to move, but the ground beneath us is shifting. You don't notice it if you could travel through time. If the sofa could become your very own time machine. Over millions of years, the ground over the earth has gone through some extreme changes. It is still going on. But on a massive time scale. We'll travel from the past, present, and future. Get ready for a wild ride through time. We are so wrapped up in the schedule today that we don't even notice time passing. We're taken aback when people change and when we suddenly realize how we age. It's so hardly surprising that the clocks change in the wider world. It's so creepingly slow, we don't see a thing. This is how one of the most terrifying forces on the planet is unleashed, not in days or even hours, but in seconds. The duration of an average earthquake is less than 60 seconds. Seconds filled with utter terror. They look like acts of God, but in fact they're not random strikes at all. If we whip over to Wellington, New Zealand, we'll see what's going on. It's a city that seems on shore enough ground, but not if we travel back to a precise point in time. 11:15 on the night of January 21st, 1855. At this moment, Wellington is just a small town. The coastline is made of steep cliffs which plunge straight into the Pacific Ocean. The next few seconds were earth-shattering. A violent quake heaved the whole of this coastline upwards. As the cliffs rose, they pulled a whole new area of land out from under the waves. The sun rose on a different landscape. Where fish and swum and surf abounded, there was now dry land. It was on this newly exposed land that today's city, its airport, and roads were all built. But the 1855 earthquake was not a one-off. By racing through centuries, we can see they wrenched up the coast over and over again. There's a pattern. And it's a pattern that's repeated in very particular places all around the world. The Earth's crust is not one solid piece of rock. It's broken up by crazy paving on a grand scale. The edges of these slabs are constantly grinding, and when they suddenly jolt past each other, that's an earthquake. To live along one of these edges is asking for trouble. Wellington sits slap bang on one of the boundaries, but then so does San Francisco, Tokyo, and Istanbul. Millions of people sitting on borrowed time. An earthquake is bound to hit them sooner or later. There is no if here, it's when. Within seconds, these immense forces can tear open the Earth's crust. Over much, much longer time frames, they can change the entire map of the world. But how can we possibly look so far back into the past? It's possible because some things can travel through vast amounts of time. This fossil is the remains of a sea creature that traveled through 150 million years of Earth history. What it has told us about the past has rocked the way we see the world. It turned our view of this mountain upside down. At 8,500 meters, Mount Everest is so high that a cruising jumbo jet would graze its wingtip on the summit. One of the first attempts to climb to the very top was made in 1924 by George Mallory. When asked why he was doing it, he quipped, "Because it's there." But what we know now is that it hasn't always been there. And we know because this fossil tells us. It was found high up in the Himalayan mountains, but it's the remains of a creature that lives only in the sea. These peaks are hundreds of kilometers from the nearest ocean. So how on earth were these sea creatures left high and dry? We need to go back 150 million years. creatures in the world's oceans. The seas look very different, because you wouldn't recognize the map of the world either. It started to become more familiar about 100 million years ago. But a chunk of land ripped away from Africa. That chunk was to become India. If we watch at 1 million years per second, India appears to race across the ocean. Nothing blocked its way. But over the horizon lay a huge obstacle. India was on a collision course with Asia. In Earth time, this was the equivalent of a motorway fire. Also, Internet crossed the seabed between them out of the water. It's been held skyward ever since. Just part of a chain of wreckage along this crumble zone. They haven't been up here very long. There raw new mountains and animals have only just moved in. They need to live on top of the world, but they're walking on rocks of the ocean floor. And it's these rocks that contain the sea fossils. The collision is far from over. India is still ramming the mountains upwards. The world's highest mountain is being forced northwards 2 centimeters each year. Things have changed even since Mallory's first climb. Everest is not there anymore. It moves a meter away. Over there,